I've learned that you can't treat every situation as a life and death matter, because you'll die a lot of times. Write that down.
I don't have a pencil.
Well, remember that then.
Welcome to Garden State Spin. Let's get it. We're starting off with Reuters. I think you can see exactly the situation on screen. And, well, as someone who gets accused often of being told that I make people feel stupid when I speak, well, if you've fallen for what's taken place, that's the main point of what's on the screen right now. Well, if you feel stupid, I really can't help but blame you. And just know, I think no lesser of you for it. Alright? Okay. Let's get on to the next story real quick. U.S. judge rejects parts of Boy Scouts' $2.7 billion sexual abuse deal. Ooh, yikes. So they see somebody pled out. Kentucky floods kill at least 28. Everything is gone. Man, that is sad. It is absolutely super sad. Now, over to the New York Post. Don's dilemma. Trump weighs in on WNBA star's prisoner swap for Merchant of Death. Yeah, okay. A little editorializing on my end. No. She can sit there. She can rot. As someone who went out of his way to get marijuana legalized here in the great state of New Jersey, mission accomplished. The rules are the rules, and if you don't like the rules, you change the rules. You work towards changing those rules, as I illustrated. The thing you don't do is wantonly break those rules and then expect such drastic measures to be taken towards, freeing you, when in reality, you're guilty of what it is that you've been accused of. It's one of the things that happens particularly within the Black American community all the time. Free my homie, free the homie. Let this person who's clearly guilty go for no other reason than feels. Unfortunately, that's not the way the world should be operating. And the fact that Russia came back and said, okay, yeah, well, we also want this other guy who isn't even in U.S. custody. Yeah, it's off as of this moment. And fingers crossed it stays that way. I mean, unfortunate for the types of a Paul Whelan, right? But this right here really would set a terrible precedent as far as I'm concerned. And honestly, Trump, he came out hard against it too. Like, yo, wait. It's a very imbalanced trade, and that's just with the Merchant of Death, not including the other person that they want us to get from Germany, apparently. Either way, so let's continue. Oh, another one from the New York Post. Putin dubs America Russia's main naval threat in new doctrine. This is written by Salim Algar. And, well, it's more along the lines of America does have one of the greatest navy in the world. I think we are second to none. And Russia's like, nah, hold my beer, fam. Russia's like, no, we up there too. You are a rival. We rivals in this. And honestly, as one who loves competition, I would prefer us not particularly go out and Highlander each other on this one. You know what I mean? Let's let Putin make this for right now. Let him make it. Let him make it right now. That's right. We rivals. It's all good. Yeah, we on the same level. I really don't want to test this theory though. I really don't. Senator Johnson can't trust FBI to get to the bottom of Hunter Biden allegations. Written by Mark Moore. Also with the New York Post. Guys, before the election, we saw Hunter Biden get jerked off by a Chinese woman, and I use that term very, very loosely, of questionable age, as well as all of the videos that came off of the laptop. These are things that have been circulated wide and far. President Biden himself was on TV saying how he was strong-arming the Ukrainian government before, like long before the election or anything else like that. So, Senator Johnson, the question I would beg you is, of course they're not going to get to the bottom of it when they haven't bothered to even pick up a shovel this entire time. Okay, so a little bit more, 5 minutes to get into Jersey stuff, huh? From RLS Media, Newark Sunset Avenue shooting under investigation. Man hospitalized in early morning violent Newark carjacking. Ballistics recovered in Newark Valley Street shooting. Clara Mass Hospital walk-in gunshot victim injured in Newark's North Ward. Now, you know what RLS didn't pick up? Is the incident that took place on McCarter Highway with the young lady who basically slurped up a gentleman in the middle of the street, apparently for her OnlyFans, which, this all trended on Twitter. And after seeing this, I kind of fell into this rabbit hole of overweight black women in Newark having OnlyFans pages where apparently they're not making enough to get by because they all still have, jobs and the like, but just taking absolutely nothing but pride in their ability to gobble up members and the like, and be banana gobblers, as some would say. And I gotta say, kudos to them for them embracing the literal only bit of value they bring to the world. But the deal is that it really goes to show how far shame has been removed from these communities and the like. And there's so many women there sitting there, she don't respect herself, she don't love herself. And it's just like, sweetheart, this is your empowerment. This has been your empowerment the entire time. She's basically, the mecca, the pinnacle of empowerment, right there, where she's just slobbing knobs in the middle of a highway, in the street, in the city. So yeah, this is what y'all wanted. This is the future you chose. That just a little rant over on that. Okay, so shooting on Isabella Avenue in Newark under investigation. Man stabbed while trying to break up fight in front of restaurant in Orange. Suspect arrested for violent North Ward robbery. Assault. Kearney drug dealer accused of selling dope that killed Newark fire captain. I don't know if you guys came across that story at all, but yeah, a Newark fire captain was found dead, apparently of an overdose. I don't believe the autopsy came out, but apparently this gentleman, allegedly, is the individual who sold him the stuff, and it's just freaking terrible. And speaking of terrible, allegedly, and you could see right there, even though it's a little blurry, you can see like, yo, she doesn't have the worst face in the world, but alleged Newark shoplifter wanted for spitting on Dollar General store manager. Okay, I'm telling you, man. These bras are wild, Joe. This is the feminist utopia that they've always wanted. Update. Suspects sought for shooting man in Applebee's parking lot in Newark. RLS is always good for showing absolutely how useless gun control is. NJ.com. Springsteen stops by beloved New Jersey Shore Bar, records video for its anniversary, and honestly, I don't give too much of a shit about that. Deal is that this man charged like $4,000 a ticket to his show, and the New Jersey media has completely lost their fucking minds in regards to it. And they've, and to a point where Speaker Coughlin said how he wanted to start an investigation into ticket scalping and everything else like that. And here in this state, we've had the entire CV response, the nursing home deaths, so many other far more pressing issues. But yeah, this is what the state legislator wants to focus in on, and it's absolutely horrendous. All right. New Jersey Police Department run by old boys club, and those not in it suffer, lawsuit alleges. Guys, that's the case everywhere. Every job has has a good old boys club. People work in positions for 20, 25 years, and just get comfortable, get complacent, particularly in the police, in police and institutions where there are pensions and all these other things. And so I understand the frustration. You come in new and you kind of feel like an outsider and you never really like fall in there. And my recommendation would always be to transfer more than think that, like, oh my goodness, like think that there's something unfair going on when in reality is human nature in a lot of cases and in a lot of ways. Just saying. Oh, wrong way. All right. Video shows the guys waited 6 hours to report hit and run. She says she's not resigning. Yes, Amy DeGuys, or DeGuys, whatever, however it's pronounced. She is a Jersey City councilwoman who actually hit a biker in the middle of traffic. And there was a video there. And the video actually shows that the biker was running the red light, but she still hit and run, which is a crime in and of itself. You're supposed to stick around and stay there. And yet, charges, nah, not really, like, because she's in the council, and it's really just a huge highlight of the perks that being a politician brings along with it, and the amount of privilege, with this, it's political privilege. For those who like to sit there and talk about white privilege and all these other privileges, yeah, political privilege is pretty pretty powerful. And she says she's not resigning. She waited 6 whole hours to even report it. But, this is Jersey, and under the rug, it shall go. 9/11 families decry Trump's Saudi lifeline for New Jersey golf course. Yes, the Live Golf Tournament took place here in Jersey, and, I tangentially actually operated within this fair. I got to meet Clay Travis, which was pretty cool. Seems like a nice enough guy, genuine enough dude. So yeah, it is what it is. Everyone, like, this is America. We bout that bread. And 9/11, guys, like, as much as I empathize and sympathize, what's taken place, what's transpired since then. I mean, like I say all the time, the ground's always shifting beneath our feet, fellas. Remember that. Janine Frisbee LaRue, elected as Garden State Equality Action Fund board chair. Now, see, the thing is that the weirdo sex ed curriculum is really coming under a lot of scrutiny. And so what they've done is they've put this woman of color in position, this alphabetical woman of color in position, and as to act as a shield to basically be able to deflect and pivot towards, oh well, you're just a racist, oh well, you're just phobic, and all these other things, when in reality, no, none of, like, it's gone way too far. And it's something that we've discussed on the channel on several occasions, how far the curriculum has gone here in New Jersey when it comes to sex ed and the like. And so now they're pivoting and making their moves, whereas, oh, this Leslie Jones looking chick is gonna sit there and call you a sexist and a racist if you oppose her. So battle lines are drawn. Save Jersey, which I'm not even, see, I don't even have their logo up here. Matt Rooney, you're a piece of shit. But either ways, Andrew Yang, Christine Whitman announced formation of a new political party. Guys. It's well documented how I feel about both of these. Andrew Yang being just a niche novelty presidential candidate. Then he tried to run for mayor of New York. Christine Tyler Whitman, who was once governor of New Jersey, and while she was governor of New Jersey, she set Jersey on a path, particularly in regards with pensions, that has really just driven up the cost of living here. And she is one of the main architects of the political problems that we suffer here in the state right now. So they can both go fuck themselves. And finally, Murphy's electric car subsidy is a tone-deaf boost for wealthy New Jerseyans. That's right, $4,000 for a $60,000 vehicle. You can get that if you want to go electric here in the state. Guys, we got to get rid of these clown shows. All right, we have to get rid of these clown shows in these positions and as governor and everything else like that. They could give a less of a shit. They're all elitist assholes, every single fucking one of them, including those dickheads that went on over to that Blexit thing, where I've seen pictures of it. They had their Blexit in Cedar, I think it was Cape May. They had their Blexit event in Cape May, and Ed the Trucker and Bill Speedia all out there, and I'm just like, hey, where are the Negroes? Where are the black faces? Crickets. Yeah, you disingenuous douchebags. So guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Don't be scared to use sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day, share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Odyssey as well. Links in the description. Actually go in the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know what do you guys think in the comments. This is oh man. We are so boned. But as you can see, I've gone through quite a bit here. So by all means, let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section. And until the next one.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem.